to dispatch?
Dispatch, go ahead.
We're on short find with a pad. You can send up the medical team.
They're on their way up.
Could you also send up Jim?
Roger that.
Thank you.
I got a tail rotor chip light on final. I'll check the mag plug.
Rocky Mountain Helicopters.
Yeah, this is Jim with Light out of Long Beach. I need to speak to a tech rep.
Just a moment, I'll transfer you to maintenance control.
Maintenance control, this is Morris.
Yeah, this is Jim. I'm a mechanic with Long Beach Light Flight. We've got a metal chip in the tail rotor gearbox corresponding with item D in the manual. We need a replacement right away.
Do you have a part number?
Yeah, it's 4639003. I sure hope you got one.
Let me check. Yep, we got it. When do you need it?
ASAP.
The next flight to Long Beach is tomorrow morning on Delta at 7:05. Is that early enough?
No, that's no good. The ship's grounded. We need it right away.
I've got an idea. Let me check something. I'm showing that our fixed-wing operation has a charter flight to Long Beach tonight at 6. Let me see if I can get it on that flight. I'll need to confirm with shipping and fixed-wing. Can you hold for a minute?
Sure, no problem.
Fixed-wing, what can I do for you? Yeah, this is Morris over at Maintenance Control. I understand you got a charter to Long Beach tonight at 6.
Yes.
Can I get a BK tail rotor gearbox on that flight?
Sure, we got room for it.
This is Parts. Hi, Frank. Can you guys get a tail rotor gearbox, part number 4639003, over to shipping right away?
Sure.
Thanks a lot.
Shipping.
Hi. Frank over in Parts is bringing a tail rotor gearbox to you right now. We need to get it packed and over to fixed wing for departure in 30 minutes. Can you guys handle it?
We're on it.
Great, thanks a lot. Jim, thanks for waiting. I got confirmation on delivery. You should have the part in your hands in about an hour. Can you meet the Lear at the Long Beach Airport?
Yeah, that'll be great. Hey, thanks a lot.
What you have just seen is logical, but not typical in the helicopter industry. This is Rocky Mountain Helicopters. Located in Provo, Utah, Rocky Mountain Helicopters has developed a centrally located and fully integrated logistics center to respond immediately to the needs of Rocky Mountain's fleet of aircraft wherever they're located. From logging to light flight operations, the logistics center assures fast and efficient service to Rocky Mountain's field operations, its customers, and others who depend on these services. Operators direct incoming calls to the appropriate department for immediate service.
Just a moment.
Trained tech representatives are on call 24 hours a day to assist support units in troubleshooting and assure that requests are handled quickly and efficiently. The Logistics Center maintains a complete database of every helicopter and flight hours left on each individual part of every helicopter. This data, updated daily in the central computer system, ensures against costly breakdowns and customer delays. Through meticulous record keeping, the parts department is aware of the upcoming needs of every part on every helicopter. Support crews are then notified well in advance of any forthcoming component change. Fixed wing operations are also part of Rocky Mountain Helicopters integrated services. A fleet of jets, turboprops, twins, and singles are on call 24 hours a day, serving all phases of Rocky Mountain's operations, as well as its own charter and air medical services. This operation, along with these other in-house resources, assure that the right part will be in the right place at the right time. As in any successful operation, people make the difference. Through the commitment of its employees, Rocky Mountain Helicopters has emerged as one of the largest and safest helicopter operations in the industry. To maintain this level of professionalism, each department head meets with management on a regular basis to assess progress, set goals, and make necessary operation changes. After this briefing, the personnel of each department are briefed on the details of the meeting concerning their part in attaining company goals. The need for ongoing training is continually emphasized. Each employee receives the necessary instruction to stay current in the latest technological advancements, ensuring proficiency in all aspects of aircraft operation and maintenance. It's obvious from the moment one steps into one of Rocky's hangars that there is a reflection of pride. The floors glisten and the equipment is clean. The skills of these highly qualified mechanics are paramount to the efficient operation of Rocky Mountain's fleet. Components are analyzed for reliability and airworthiness standards. All work is done under the constant supervision of the industry's most qualified maintenance supervisors for double assurance that ships will operate problem-free when they arrive at the contract site. Only those mechanics of superior attitude, skills, experience, and training are considered for employment in this critical phase of component maintenance. In this state-of-the-art engine overhaul and repair shop, conscientious mechanics, each aware of the exactness with which he must perform, carefully scrutinize each step of repair, listening and watching for any irregularity or distortion which may compromise the efficiency of the helicopter's power plant. So well considered by worldwide helicopter manufacturers, Rocky Mountain Helicopters is an authorized service center for Aerospeciale, Allison, Bell, Garrett, Lycoming, McDonnell Douglas, and MBB helicopters. These endorsements have come as a result of years of experience and quality backup capability. When reason or regulations require a complete helicopter overhaul, Rocky Mountain Helicopters is ready. Complete in-house capability means that any maintenance requirements will be met in a timely and efficient manner. This group of skilled craftsmen, in conjunction with the personnel at the Logistics Center, predict with accuracy when each ship will return to service. This means less downtime and more flying time. More flying time provides the operating margins that allow Rocky Mountain to remain highly competitive. Rocky Mountain Helicopters has become familiar with most types of civilian rotary aircraft. From the hard-working Llama to the Big Bell 214 heavy lifter, these completion specialists prepare these aircraft for special and sometimes unique tasks. As a dominating force in the emergency medical field, this group is prepared for service almost every air medical ship in Rocky Mountain's nationwide hospital service. With over 100 helicopters in its fleet, Rocky provides the flexibility to handle any domestic airlift. In the event that a special task should mandate special accessories, this completion group has the expertise and knowledge to fill the demands in the fastest turnaround time in the industry. In addition to its own fleet markings, the artists at Rocky Mountain have executed custom designs for their air ambulance clients. Like other departments, special attention is given to the tiniest detail. With careful preparation, these artists produce attractive contemporary designs. When the job is complete, the finish is glass smooth, providing minimal drag on the fuselage. Though avionics takes up little space in an aircraft, their importance cannot be overemphasized. In fact, these million-dollar machines would sit idle without working avionics. Rocky Mountain Helicopters maintains its own staff of fully certified avionics specialists. This additional in-house service allows Rocky Mountain to test its own avionics equipment, matching the specifications of each piece to each aircraft, whether it's to be shipped into the field or installed at the Logistics Center. These avionics experts have the equipment and skill necessary to make the avionics shop one of the best in the country. Perhaps the most noticeable feature to the casual observer is the skillfully crafted upholstery found in each aircraft. These seamstresses custom design, tailor, and repair these beautiful, comfortable interiors. Each upholsterer is aware that his or her detailing will be the first thing observed, and therefore must reflect the same high standards adhered to by the other departments. Rocky Mountain Helicopters maintains its own staff of aviation quality inspectors who carefully track each part that goes into each phase of a helicopter's reconstruction or repair. This philosophy has paid large dividends to customers through increased safety levels. Rocky maintains the best safety record in the industry. From minor repair to overhaul, the exactness and careful scrutiny of the inspector is a vital service which ensures the overall safety and conformity of every aircraft. Finally, as each helicopter is rolled from these hangar doors, there is a feeling of pride in a job well done. Once they have successfully passed the necessary inspections, each helicopter is flight tested and declared ready for return to service. Rocky Mountain Helicopters believes in its people. These qualified professionals look at each day as an opportunity to innovate, improve, and complete specialized tasks quickly and efficiently. This teamwork philosophy ultimately benefits the customer through increased service and safety. For this reason, Rocky Mountain Helicopters will continue to offer all of these services under this one umbrella, the Logistics Center. In emergency situations, seconds count. The success of this operation is dependent on the preparation and dedication of each individual, not only those who are here right now, but also those who work behind the scenes, hundreds of miles away, who make sure equipment is in a constant state of readiness. With this philosophy, Rocky Mountain Helicopters has become the industry leader in emergency helicopter medical services. Rocky pioneered this service with hospitals across the United States by expanding on the life-saving concepts learned in the Vietnam War. As the innovators, this group is constantly developing improved procedures that cut the time from emergency call to pickup and reduce delivery time to hospitals without compromising safety. The completion, maintenance, and engineering groups back at the Logistics Center always strive to improve the physical capabilities of the equipment, from easier loading to the most efficient cabin configuration. Rocky Mountain Helicopters has divided the United States into regions, each with its own service representatives. These representatives provide personalized service that is quickly responsive to local needs. These representatives can make decisions with hospital administrators and the EMS staff to improve or alter procedures, which make emergency services more flexible and effective, thus eliminating delays inherent in single-based operations. This team concept and dedication to doing the job right is the reason Rocky Mountain Helicopters maintains its leadership position in these vital emergency medical services. Due to public pressure to reduce the cutting of timber on federal lands, timber contractors are looking to remote private lands for sources of quality lumber. Some of these areas, however, are inaccessible by traditional means of transportation. Such is the case on these islands just off the coast of Alaska. Rocky Mountain, with its own crews and equipment, handles the logs from the woods to the landing zones with these heavy-lift Bell 214 helicopters. This method minimizes the disturbance of native soils in which the next generation of trees must take root. Older conventional clear-cut methods seen here leave behind erosion and the scarring of roads which were necessary in the harvest of timber. Current selective cut methods, however, are more ecologically responsible. Using helicopters, timber can be retrieved from these hard-to-get areas with minimal physical and visual disturbance. For example, the ridge seen here has already been selectively harvested. The ridge below has been clear-cut. In fact, trees that have become diseased may be taken out one at a time, leaving behind the life-sustaining flora to support animal life, and younger trees to thrive in a less competitive environment. Rocky Mountain Helicopters believes this environmentally sound method assures the delivery of these much-needed resources while protecting precious forests for generations yet to come. Rocky Mountain Helicopters has logged over 300,000 hours flying seismic support from the tip of Saudi Arabia to the frozen regions of Alaska in search of oil reserves essential to our national economy. They have recorded the geological structures on the desert floors of the Sudan and flown through the dense jungles of South America for most every major oil producer in the world. Rocky has flown more onshore seismic hours than any other operation in the world. With a fleet of hard-working Llama helicopters and ground support systems, Rocky Mountain Helicopters has the versatility to cover any seismic support requirements on very short notice. An 1,800-pound antenna that must be removed from a 30-story building is a near impossible feat for anything but a helicopter. Without it, this unit would have to be broken down into smaller parts and slowly taken down one at a time. Rocky Mountain has set numerous pieces of heavy equipment and materials on and in some of the most inaccessible places in the world. Joining forces with firefighters, Rocky Mountain Helicopters has transported men, equipment, and water to the fire lines. There aren't many things that can't be lifted into place quickly by one of Rocky Mountain's hard-working airships. During 20 years of pioneering the industry, Rocky Mountain Helicopters has logged millions of miles and hundreds of thousands of hours in almost every conceivable situation, all with a convincing degree of safety and efficiency. Their people, philosophy, and never-ending attention to detail will allow Rocky Mountain Helicopters to continue to be the standard by which the rest of the industry is measured. From the logistics center to its units in the field, Rocky Mountain Helicopters continues to lead the way towards new heights in service.